Now I had it made. No more school for me. No more classes or expectant faces raised to me to ask a question about the material. All of that was behind me. Hammers and nails from now on. Carpentry. I had a shovel in my hand when the call came in from a different radiologist, saying she had read my CT scan. "Can you get back Monday?" she asked. "I'm 7 hours away. Can you tell me what's going on?" She put me on hold. I realized later that she was weighing the ethics and legal peril of telling me such compromising information over the phone. She came back on a moment later, apologized for the delay, then, with a resolved voice, informed me that my chest scan had been concerning and that I had lung cancer. My primary doctor wanted to see me. I needed to go back to my home in New Hampshire. "I'm up here on a fishing trip," I said, which was true. "We're going out for salmon." "Well," she said. I hung up a few minutes later, after making plans to return the following week. Susan was due in an hour. I used the shovel to move some dirt around in the soggy springtime driveway. Lung cancer. I had lung cancer. Up until that point, at 67, I took no medications, did not smoke or drink to excess. I hiked frequently around New Hampshire, and I usually took a daily walk of at least a half hour. I had monitored my eating as I approached retirement, and now I was 20 pounds lighter, with more maneuverability and energy. I felt good. No, I felt astonishingly good, ready to take on retirement and have fun. Months before my official retirement date, my email filled up with wishes for a happy retirement, for trips to be planned, for building designs. In less than a week, it was all scotched. The dream of retirement, of ease and tranquility, had disappeared in a single phone call. "This is you," the call reminded me, "not someone else." And as an old English teacher, I couldn't help asking, as E. E. Cummings had asked about Buffalo Bill, "How do you like your blue-eyed boy, Mr. Death?" We all know we are dying, but nobody believes it. I had read that line somewhere in the past, but whether it is an accurate quote, I can't determine. It's close enough. Oddly, one of the first thoughts I had after speaking to the radiologist was of Her First Ball, a short story by the New Zealand writer Catherine Mansfield. I had taught the story many times, but had only come to understand it fully in the past half-decade. On its face, the story is simple. A young woman is going to her first ball. She is attending the soiree with her more worldly city cousins, and she can barely contain her excitement. The Gaslights. The story was published in 1921, although it feels set in the 1890s. Quiver with companionable joy. Everything around her intoxicates. She revels at the wonderful slipperiness of the dance floor, at the casual indifference of the men across the hall, at the solid pleasure her female cousins have in depending on their attentive brother. She dances with a partner, glides, twirls, catches her breath, dances again, is in love with the world, the light, the glittering movement. She has never felt so deliriously happy. Then, unexpectedly, an older gentleman appears to claim his dance from her tiny dance card. He is in his 40s, still single, an attendee of too many social events. He is a veteran of the world and of these lovely balls, and while he dances with her, capably but without any romance, he suggests that she will soon be one of those old ladies sitting on the stage to watch the youngsters, that the slippery floor will become a treacherous pond of bad footing, that she will be eager soon to have the dance finished so that she can return to her quiet bed. You could argue he is death, inserting himself into the fantasies of a young woman. For me, he is her mortality, the knowledge we have of our own ending while simultaneously denying it. We must dance with the older man. We must listen to him undermine our pleasant revel. But equally important, we must forget him and cast him aside when he has finished poaching from our lives. That's what our young protagonist accomplishes. Her first ball is soured by the old.